So hey, what's going on? Gonna do a little video today on some boat maintenance. I noticed that my seats were getting a little grungy. They got some mold on them, and did some research and found a lot of people use this stuff here. And I bought this as a protectant for my seats. So we're going to try these products out today. I'm also going to clean my boat too. I've never washed it, but we've been doing a little catfishing, and it's just kind of got some blood on it, you know, and that kind of stuff. And you're just going to get the dirt out of it that kind of builds up in it after a period of years in my case. So yeah, just kind of wanted to show y'all what I'm going to do in maintaining this thing, as far as, you know, cleaning it up a little bit. And yeah, just thought I would let y'all join in on the fun, see how these products work out. So cool beans, stick around. So the first thing I noticed here on my boat is that plug is about ready to come out, and I noticed one over here, I can find it there, that one's actually missing. So I guess I'm gonna have to get me some new plugs. I don't know how in the world they would blow out because they're pretty tight fit. So yeah, I'm gonna take this in and take some measurements on it, and I'm sure I can get it off of Amazon or something. And then the other thing I noticed, well, actually it's not the other thing that I noticed, but it's the other thing I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna drain my boat. Got them little plugs in there, and I do this every time after I come from a trip, which we went on yesterday. And unfortunately, I do not have any video from that. There you go, that's got water in it. Imagine if I jacked it up some. I might even have more in it, but yesterday, of course, it was my best day of fishing on the Mattapanai. I usually don't catch fish. I usually catch trees. If you look at my other videos, you know, a lot of people get a laugh out of them. But of course, yesterday we put the boat in, and somehow or another, my cooler fell into the river while we were putting the boat in. Don't know how it ended up there because it was sitting in the bottom of the boat, but anyway, it filled up with water, and it actually had my camera and batteries in it, so my camera and batteries got soaked. So there's no footage of me catching all these fish yesterday, but I'll post some pictures. They were all small, but usually I don't catch fish, so I was pretty excited. So at least I got some pictures. So yeah, let me show you these seats. So yeah, I've had these seats ever since I bought the boat. You can see the mold on there. It's looking pretty yucky, you know. And I said, well, the other one's not as bad, but I figured I would try to clean them up a little bit for the next trip, and then, you know, we're just gonna give it a wash, blow some of that stuff out there in the bottom. Just rinse some water is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a brush and actually wash it out with some car wash or maybe some dishwashing detergent, but yeah, we got a little blood over here from chicken livers and stuff, which that's fine, you know, it's a boat, you know, you're gonna get stuff like that on it. But yeah, I figured I would just kind of give it a good wash. Here's some more of that grunge. So yeah, we're going to take care of that today. Yeah. So sit back and enjoy. Watch me do some work. So I'm using these. These are pretty good. Home Depot actually sent me these free, and I did a review on them. I actually cleaned my lawnmower with these things, and they're actually pretty good. I'm probably not doing this in the ideal conditions because they say not to let this stuff dry on here, and it's like 100 degrees out here, so we're just gonna, they say you're not supposed to let it set. Well, you can let it set briefly, but you're not supposed to let it dry. So we're going to do little sections at a time. They say that you, in extreme cases, you might need a brush, which I have here. We're just gonna, I'll tell you what, it takes it off. It's looking good already. This is a semi-hard bristle brush, and we're just going to wipe this off as we're going so that it doesn't dry on the surface. There's a story behind these seats. These seats did not come with this boat, but I got them free from Dick's Sporting Goods because they gave the original seats to the owner of the Quest Angler 8 that was bought after I bought mine. I realized that I did not have the correct seats because the seats that come with this are, like that's broke loose there, huh? They are padded. Yeah, they did a pretty good job there. I'm impressed with this stuff. So, being that they had given away the other seats, they gave me these seats instead. Turned out pretty good. Now you can see I got gloves on. I don't know if they're needed, but I figured I had them here, I'd put them on. Yeah, this works much better when it's not hot in the sun. You can see this is actually going on below these here. My wife would have a hissy fit if I did this in the yard. Hit this again up here. Yeah, that looks 10 times better already. Get y'all close up here. I'm not gonna bore y'all with doing the whole seat, but I'll get a after shot after I get them all done. I'm gonna have to take my camera in the house because it's getting hot. So yeah, I'm gonna clean these seats up and I'll bring y'all back out after that. Thanks for sticking around. Alrighty, so I got these things all cleaned up. They turned out really good. I really like this stuff. It's even got a good smell to it. My strap came off while I was cleaning it. I need to fix that. But yeah, all the mold's completely gone on both of these seats. They turned out really nice. I was also looking just to see if we can get a close up here. I've had these seats for a while now. The stitching still looks really good. I did notice that these pieces here, which it says temporary protection, remove after installing. So I guess you're supposed to take these off, but I never have. But yeah, the stitching in these seats still look really good. And I'm pretty hard on my seat. I'm a big guy. And the stitching looks really good in these seats too. So yeah, it's starting to pull a little bit, but overall I've been happy with them. So yeah, now I'm going to take some of this Protectant and put on them. And read the directions and see how to use this stuff, and yeah, we'll put some on and see what they turn out like. So yeah, basically just spray this stuff on. I'm going to do it in small sections, but like I say, it's extremely hot out here. It says you can also spray it on the rag. So that's what I'm going to do, just so that it goes on a little better. Yeah, it's extremely hot out here today. I actually had to go in the house and take a break after cleaning these chairs because it's like 100 and some degrees out here. And I cannot take the heat anymore since I had my heart attack. Yeah, so that's about all it is to it for the seats. Yeah, I said you use this every, I think it's 3 to 4 months, something like that. This has a pleasant smell to it also. I do not recommend doing this though out in the bright sunlight. Yeah, so they turned out pretty good. Got a nice little shine to them. Almost looks like a Armor All finish. So yeah, there we are with the seats all done anyway. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for these products. I got these from Ace Hardware in my area. But yeah. I will say they were not cheap. I'll put the prices down in there. Or you can just look them up in the from Ace Hardware. I think they were the cheapest place that I could find this stuff. But yeah, it's a good deal. Let's get this the boat itself washed out, and we'll be done. Something I do want to make you aware of is your sticker. If you live in a state where you're required to have a sticker, I would not recommend washing over that. I did that one time before. It took half the sticker away, so the numbers I haven't had a problem with, but the sticker itself, I don't recommend doing that. So that's about it. I've got a scupper drain in the back that I installed, so that's where the water inside the boat is going. These places, like the cup holders, they don't have holes in them in these rod holders, so I'm just basically gonna stick one of these microfiber rags down in there and sop up the water and wring it out. And yeah. I may dry it off, but as hot as it is out here, I doubt it's going to take long for this stuff to dry. I'm just going to wait for that to run out, and then I'm going to spray it again. You get some of the dirt that's left in there, and you know, it's not 100% perfectly clean, but you know, it's a boat. So it's kind of like a truck. And my wife always complains because my truck's always dirty. I'm like, well, it's a truck. I'm sorry. So hey, I appreciate y'all watching, and yeah, I'll put the links in the description of those products that I used. I was really impressed with how the seats came out, and yeah, comment if you need any information or anything. I'm hopefully going to do a video here with like a walk around on my boat, and might do that once I get it all dried out and put everything back in it. So yeah, thanks a lot.